Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video. That way YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section. I respond to all of my comments. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The absence of a governor of Imo State, Uzodimma, at the inauguration of the Southeast Development Commission, SEDC, held last week, has continued to elicit mixed reactions in several quarters, considering the fact that he is the chairman, Southeast Governors Forum. Information available to our news desk indicates that many prominent leaders and chieftains of the All Progressive Congress, including Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, billionaire businessman, Author Eze, and a host of others were present at the occasion to show solidarity. Some high-ranking APC leaders who spoke to our correspondent on the condition of anonymity said, "It is possible that Governor Uzodimma's absence is hinged on anger and bitterness arising from the fact that out of the names is submitted for inclusion in the commission, only one person successfully made the final list." They wondered why Uzodimma often thinks that other leaders, including the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, retired Honorable Benjamin Kalu, would fold their hands and allow his nominees to take precedence over theirs. They expressed delight that the Deputy Speaker used the instrumentality of his exalted office to nominate most members of a commission without bias or sentiment. They also commended the Deputy Speaker for exhibiting leadership by accommodating Governor Soludo's nominee, not minding that the Anambra State Governor is a member of APGA, yet he ensured that Soludo's nominee emerged as a director of a commission. It is obvious that Governor Uzodimma, disappointed at the turn of events, showed his anger by being absent. Neither did he congratulate those who emerged as members of a commission in a very transparent and commendable exercise. They also expressed disappointment that Uzodimma, who had the opportunity to facilitate the appointment of members of a commission, ended up nominating the person from Imo State as an ordinary member of a commission instead of as a director. According to them, could it be that the governor does not want any person from the Southeast to occupy such a sensitive position, the same way that Senator Ararume was frustrated from being the managing director of a Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited? The newly constituted board of the Southeast Development Commission, SEDC, has Dr. Emeka Onwogu, who replaced Emeka Atuma as the pioneer chairman. The statement by the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Nonuga, disclosed that the president also replaced all the three executive directors initially nominated and named two additional executive directors. Ononuga further made known that the president also removed one of the board members, Donatus Eyina Nwaka. He added that Mark Okoye retained his position as the commission's managing director, chief executive officer on the 16-member board, one more member than the initial board. The new executive director for finance is Stanley Ohajuruka, who replaced Anthony Ogu in the first list. Tobe Okechukwu is the new executive director of projects. He replaces Obina Obiekwehi. Chief Sylvester Okonkwo is now the executive director of corporate services, replacing Dr. Daniel Okechukwu Ogwaja. The two nominated executive directors without a portfolio are Chidi Echiazu and Dr. Clifford Ogbede. The president retained Ugochukwu H. Agbala, Oke Ezenwa, Hyacinth Ukpo, Ifeanyi Agu, Nasiru Usman, and Ama Adama Ali Kumo. The other nominees retained are Edward David Onoja, Orure Kufred Inima, and Joke Adebayo Chukwuma. All the nominations are subject to Senate confirmation. President Tinubu expects the new nominees to use their wealth of experience and expertise to actualize the Commission's mandate and develop the Southeast region. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have your opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first one is from Olorunfemi Ademola, who says, how can they produce the president of a country when they are not united in nominating people to occupy positions in an ordinary commission? I pity the Igbos. Ikenna says, he wants to control it so that there will be fighting. We know him, let him go and sit down. And police should be on him too to know his next step. Maazi Chudi says, you make a Judas the leader of your followers and expect to pour out of him. Evil is in the heart. Ifeanyi says, even a northerner is in the board of an external project. Shame to Nigeria. Elozi Ogochukwu says, the killings continues while the politicians share the crumbs from the oppressor's table. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and challenge IPOB with referendum. That is the first and most lawful thing to do. They didn't pick his person. You guys should be careful to avoid political assassins. Another comment from Philomena Sylvester says, hope Uzodimma will soon understand. One Igbo parable says, he who sold his brother in the night to an outsider will never be trusted by the same outsider. Hope Uzodimma, tomorrow is now, just the beginning. Soon your eyes will open. Prodigal son, you will soon come home. Another person then said, he has nothing to offer. He is a dead wood. His days of glory would be over. The day he comes down from his Olympian heights, he knows it. Though typical of African political demagogues, they do not believe that no condition is permanent. For sure, the Southeast Development Commission would certainly outlive him. It doesn't need to be present. Joe Obasi says, it is grand design to win votes come 2027. Nothing different will be achieved. It is the responsibility of government to develop the entire country. Attaching a name to it like Southeast Development Commission is a political gimmick. Are you sure? Are you sure this is a political gimmick? Would you prefer that we only have Niger Delta Development Commission in the whole of the country because they are the oil producing region? Would you prefer that? Unlike now that we have Southeast Development Commission, Southwest Development Commission, and for all of these, geopolitical zones that we have in the country, instead of just solely for Niger Delta. I think that this is right. Let's just forget about 2027 election. I feel like when government is doing well, let's just say they are doing well instead of just always criticizing. And I think that this is one of it. Gilbert Oyemachi says, the commission has 2 years to serve. After God must have giggled us out of this Tinubu square. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.